grab my notes.
Okay, welcome Facebook. Eric was short today, and so this will probably be a quicker thing. Want to apologize for Friday. You know, life will sometimes serve you some lemons, and it's what you do with those lemons. Are you going to look at them and be frustrated, or are you just going to laugh and say, guess what? I'm just going to make lemonade and enjoy this. And so that's what I did. I was in and out of service, and I thought that my phone would work. And so I went on live on Zoom, and we did the training on Friday. But then what I found out is that it didn't record, and I couldn't get it to go over to Facebook. And so we just had all the things happening on Friday. And so, yes, and to let you guys all know with that, you just make work whatever works for your situation. I know life happens. I know things happen. And so people get sick kids, they have sick family, things happen, and it's okay. Do not sit there and beat yourself up. Do not sit here and say, well, if I would have had this, if I would, you guys, sometimes you're going to have to start over. And do not go and look at Brittany. Do not go and look at Monica Cox. I'm just going to call her out and say they have this many viewers, or okay, Monica's extraordinary and we love her, and Emily, they have 1 million viewers, but it's okay, because guess what? Facebook, they put me in jail and they said 2 days, and we just barely got access. I have not been able to go live on my business page for 2 weeks. And so that, I know my algorithm's gonna be hit. And so I can either say, hey, this happened, I'm frustrated, or I sat down, I had a meeting. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? How am I going to promote this? How am I going to? And so I'm pulling out all the stops as far as doing these here. If you had Facebook that didn't work for a week, do you get that you couldn't go live? Do you get frustrated? Or you're going to do, and that's what we're going to go into, income producing activities, is what can I do that if you were to lose your Facebook page tomorrow, what would you do? You're going to be going out and messaging people. You're going to be adding people. You're going to be doing all these things because you are in I'm in mode and I'm going to do everything possible. So if that's the case, why aren't we doing that right now? And so, this will kind of go into today, because that's where my brain goes, that if I was to lose everything right now, if my house was to burn down right now, what would I do? Oh my gosh, I would do this. I would do this. I would start calling around. And so it's the same thing with our businesses. I feel like sometimes we get a little complacent, but if we were backed against a wall, you guys are showing up. You are here. We are fighters. You guys are fighters. And so we know what we're supposed to do. And so we will do this with a brainstorming thing. I'm going to make a post on Facebook as well, and Valencia will get into that. So I'll have her jump in, and she can just take over.
Hey everyone, how was everyone's weekend? You can just put in the chat emoji or something how everyone's weekend was. Today was, again, as Brittany said, very quick, but did anyone have any wins they want to share from over the weekend before we get started? Brittany will let us know about Facebook, but I see Josette. What's going on, Josette? You're on mute. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I did the exercise yesterday, messy and all, the live Zoom. The link wasn't working right. You name it. I had people I knew, and I was so nervous, like I ain't never seen them before. It was crazy. And Tanya agreed to come on with me, and we're talking back and forth in Messenger. She can't get in. It was absolutely crazy. But then my time ran out on the Zoom, all of that. To say this, I did get a new team member through all of that mess.
Congratulations, Josette. That's awesome.
Did you hear what she said?
Great way to push through all of the challenges, because it can get a lot overwhelming. That's amazing.
but she took messy action. Like that's what, and this is what I was telling you, Valencia. We're not going to think about it. You're just going to do it.
Yeah.
And so you guys, sometimes it is like that it's so stressful that I'm like, oh my gosh, this fell, this did this, and just keep like,
Yeah.
she's real.
Yeah, absolutely.
They love Tanya. Of course, you know they did. It went good.
That's amazing. Great job, Josette. Congratulations on your new business partner. Anyone else have any wins? I'm just going to look at the chat. Virginia, you had a recruit.
I did. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Awesome. Yes, I was in shock. I was doing one of my lives as normal, and a few of my team members, my other team members, were on supporting me, and we were all talking about, and some of them happened to be family, and we were all talking about how excited we are about when we get our deliveries from Papa, and we're all laughing about it. And after the live, my new recruit, well, at the time she wasn't, she's a regular customer though, called me up and said, what do I have to do to sign up? And she said, I'm listening to all of you. And she said, and I've been buying the jewelry, and my son told me, just sign up already. You're already buying it. And I was like, yes, thank you to your son.
That's awesome, Virginia. Congratulations on your business partner.
Thank you. I'm
It's
so
amazing.
jazzed.
Yeah. So she's just being really a testament to what it means to talk about it anywhere. Random conversations. You never know who's paying attention on your lives, who really needs it. Whether it's for the income or not, people need what we have here at Paparazzi. So great job, Virginia.
Thanks.
Brittany, do you have anything on Facebook?
Facebook. So Stephanie said she gained 3 new customers and 2 prospects. So
Oh, congratulations, Stephanie. Okay, and is it Treese? She has 1 person interested and will be following up today. Did I say your name right, Treese? I guess so. We will call her Diva.
Right, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let us know how your follow-up goes. Keep talking, making connections, starting new relationships, and asking. Everyone is doing great. Don't get discouraged, even if you do not see, the return on your investment of doing some of these activities, but you will see that. And so that kind of throws us into today's conversation. Eric talked a lot today about income producing activities. So before I get into the lesson, we will have a post in the group for everyone to post their income producing activities, which is a part of today's homework.
Hey,
So
I did that. So I will show you real quick.
Okay.
This is the post right here. So I said day 36 because we're day 36. And so you can go comment here. And so Valencia will explain more about this.
Perfect. Thank you. So income producing activities, of course, are activities that produce income. Maybe not immediate income, but at some point it will produce some type of income. Some of those activities could be talking to new prospects, starting new conversations. It could be training your team, which are more long-term income producing activities, following up with prospects, adding people to your list, even going live are income producing activities for our business. So today's assignment is to think about those income producing activities for your business. Think about them and be honest. What are the income producing activities that you are doing for your business to grow income? After you make that list, again, it's a very simple homework assignment, really to make sure we are spending most of our time doing income producing activities for our business versus watching TV shows, just scrolling social media, finding all of these other things because we add a lot of things to our plate, but they are not necessarily income producing activities. So this assignment is really to get you focused on what produces income for your business. If it's posting pictures as an income producing activities, just to list all of those things that help produce income, help grow your team. Those are activities that you should be listing. And then the assignment is to, in that post that Brittany just showed, is to post them there so that we all can take a look at them and refresh. Maybe we don't really know, or maybe we've never tried another income producing activity that's working for someone else. So it's really to help us kind of look at other people's list. Maybe we have never thought about it, or maybe we're doing something and we don't realize it's really income producing. We're just like, oh, we're just doing it, but don't really know why we're doing it. So the goal is really to take a minute, couple, 5, 10, 15 minutes today, write down everything that you do that helps produce income, post it in the comments under that post that Brittany just showed, and then go back and look at other people's list to see if you have something that either maybe you could consider doing, or maybe something that you have never tried, or maybe something to really just give you some more renew your ideas, and find ways to kind of grow your business, or to see if you're really doing income producing activities, because there could very well be some activities that we may feel are income producing, like maybe, and I'm not saying creating content, but for me, being transparent, I spend a lot of time on creating content, and that's not necessarily probably the income producing activity I should be spending a lot of time with. That is generating me leads, but if I spend, 2, 3, 4 hours on creating content and not doing something else, like going live or something like that, that could kind of weigh. So you want to make sure you weigh, how much time you're spending on those things as well. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Anyone understands what income producing activities are?
Mhm.
Perfect. Anyone has any questions about the assignment for today? Again, it was very quick. Really to be, as Eric put it, kind of a wake-up call to get serious, because a lot of times we really don't know where we kind of map out our day. So just kind of help us to figure out what we should be doing every day to grow our business.
Well, and I loved what he put in at the end, because it was a way of looking at the perspective. And it just jumped out to me in a different way. But he said, if you were to go to a retail store and the doors are closed and locked, what does that mean? They're losing business. They're not going to get any sales. They're like, why am I even going to come back here if the doors are locked? So that's the same thing with your business, where if you're not doing, you can have viewers and you can have things, but if you're not constantly trying to grow and doing income producing activities, it's just like you have your doors locked and you're not letting people in. So how much time in a day are you, like she said, are you doing that? And then what's the other thing that he said?
He said, guard yourself from all distractions. So knowing income producing activities will help you guard yourself from all distractions. Basically, there are 2 types of kind of behaviors. You either have avoidance behavior, so you're just scrolling to avoid doing something, or you have income producing activity. So maybe maybe, for instance, if you're just scrolling social media to look for real content, and you spent 5 hours looking for real content when you probably could have did 10 of your income producing activities for the day, or watched a movie versus doing your activity. So if you write down the list, it will help you to be more accountable on what you should be doing for the day. And it will also help you kind of map out your schedule for the day on what activities you focus on each day, and how much time you focus on them.
So this just made me think of another thing that I'm just tangenting for a little bit, but I'm thinking if you were to really, okay, so one, it's looking at if you were to go apply as an assistant for yourself, would you hire yourself? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So for what you're doing in your business, would you hire yourself? So if you were to go to a job And so example, like, okay, would I hire me? Or do I get distracted of, I'm gonna do the dishes, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this, where it's here, I am going and I'm gonna be working. And so it's just figuring out your week of how much time you can spend every day. I can spend an hour on Monday. I can spend 2 hours on Tuesday. I can only spend 20 minutes on Wednesday. Figuring out your schedule and then blocking it out, where if you have the 2 hours on Tuesday, I'm gonna go live for half an hour to an hour, and I'm gonna take 10 minutes and block it out to just do income producing. It doesn't have to be something that you're doing this for hours at a time. That 10 minutes is going to mean the world of a difference over time versus 0 minutes. So I would rather, and it's easier said than done, because my personality, when I go live, it's like, no, I'm gonna sell this, and I keep going. And so 2-3 hours later, I'm like, hey, I need to get off, because I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna go get this, this, and this done. I'm gonna go message my prospects. I'm gonna go do this. So it's looking at your time and really trying to block it out of, I'm gonna do this on this time, and I'm gonna set a timer. And even if I'm not done in 15 minutes, 15 minutes is better than not doing it at all. So just a thought.
Stephanie, you still had a question, or are you good with the assignment? So the assignment was to just write a list of your income producing activities and then post it into the group chat, under the post that Brittany showed is multicolored with yellows and pinks. And just post your activities there, and then it kind of gets some refreshed ideas, refresh your list based on what everyone else is putting in their list.
And I feel like the thing behind this is it's going to get our brains to start looking as far as, here, this person's doing this, or it's like, oh, I totally forgot about this. Am I doing this? And it's more of kind of this self-reflecting that I feel like it helps me look at. That's like, oh, I totally forgot about, some people got the 3x3x3 or the 5x5x5. And again, I will post that in the comments over there of different things that here's an idea. And then you can go through and make a list of things for you to do, that it's like, here, I haven't done this and I haven't done this. I want to try these. Or you just make a whole list of things. And then when it's on a day that's like, oh my gosh, I have an hour to work and I'm having a brain fart and I don't know what to do. Instead of just sitting there scrolling, or, oh, I should do this, it's, okay, I'm going to go to this post. I'm going to look at this, this, and this, or I'm going to go to my list and say, oh, I can do this, this, and this. And this is going to be income producing activities that can either get me more customers, more followers, more team members, all of those things. Does that help out? Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense to me.
And
Any more questions? Oh, go ahead, Brittany.
No, you're fine.
I'm just looking in the chat. Okay.
Tanya said exhibits lend me a great income producing activity. Tanya, when you say exhibits, do you mean like going and doing like outdoor events that you're out with people talking to them? You're muted, but
yes, ma'am. Vending.
Okay.
I that's how I build my business. If I'm not in front of the mass crowds, my sales are very low. That's what I've noticed in my tracking. So it is imperative that I set up vending at least 3-4 times a month to create that income.
I love
Definitely a good time to do vending events, especially the fall is kind of, hard sometimes, but especially spring and summer. And I do pop-ups in front of my house. So don't feel like you have to go somewhere. You can go find your neighbor, go find your friend. I'm actually going to Richmond this weekend to do one in front of my mom's house. She invites all her coworkers and friends, and we just make it some kind of way. Wherever you can go, flea market, wherever. If you feel like you're not getting the sales like through Facebook Lives, you can definitely do those as well.
But here's a thought too, is, are you, total tangent, because I was talking to somebody about this. Are you putting, and again, I give away a lot of cards, but paper's a lot cheaper than paying for ads. So when I put a card, I don't care if I give somebody 5 bags when they're buying jewelry. I make sure I have a card or a flyer in each one. And then I would have a QR code on there. How do you find me? So have on there that they can go find you on Facebook, or have it on your thing. Here, guess what? If you follow me right now, I will give you free sales tax, or I will give you free shipping on your first order, or I will do blah, blah, blah. Whatever you guys want to do within policies and procedures. But that was something I'm like, you could get a ton, like if you're going to be around a lot of people, why would you not get them to follow your page? Why would
Absolutely.
you not get them? So again, something else like with your customers, get them to another income producing activity. Hey, guess what? If you take a picture of you wearing your jewelry and you tag me in it, you tag my business page in it, I'll give you free sales tax next time, or free shipping. To me, that's worth it, because that's going to go out to all of her friends and people. They're excited, they're getting stuff. So you're gonna like, that could be an income producing activity of doing some sort of a giveaway. That how are you going to promote your business? Are everyone that, okay, Valencia is doing reels. Okay, on those reels, are you going back, everyone that likes every post of yours, everyone that comments, are you sending them a message? Are you commenting back? Are you saying, thank you so much for liking my post, or for sharing my live, or one of those things? Thank you so much for following me. So there's all these different things that you can do. There's the green lighting. So I'm like, I can just spit out a bunch of things. Green lighting. I went through that with somebody. I'd show you on mine, but I'm a really bad example because I have all consultants on there. And so normally they say, don't follow other consultants. You can go and, but you go in. So a majority of you guys are going to be different than me, but you, all you do is you just go to your Facebook and you see people here, and then you just click on their stories. Oh, that's reels. On their stories. And like my mom's got a cute story right here. All I have to do is make a comment, see, read what they have on there, make it quick. Oh, thank you so, like your kids are so cute, or this made me laugh. Go to the next one, because then you're getting in people's inboxes. That is something that then Facebook sees. Oh, they're talking to them. They're going to stay on Facebook or on this platform longer by messaging them. So I'm going to have them pull up in their feed. So what type of questions can you ask that, hey, I'm wearing this black shirt. Do you like this necklace with it or this necklace? I can't decide today. What should I wear on my date this weekend? Or there's different things going into the groups. That's huge. Roxanne Cart, no, it was the Sue's Pope. She went into a group because she was going to another state, and she said, hey, I'm trying to decide what great restaurants should I go out there, should I visit? And she went and followed a group in that city. Are there any kid-friendly restaurants? Something like that. They're going to say this, this, and this. Go in and say, thank you so much for this. Send them a message. This really helped me out. And then you just have another person's contact. You just start talking back and forth. They're going to go Facebook stalk you. Oh, guess what? I have jewelry on my page. They're going to go see that you sell jewelry. So it's kind of this repetition thing, that it's not just if you're creating conversations with people, it's the person that has the most conversations wins. So if you're having these questions, or if you're just talking to them, they're going to, you guys, we all go stalk everybody. We just are like that. Who is this person? What are they doing? Why are they going on a trip? What do they do for a job so they are able to afford this? They go and stalk you. We all do it. So make sure you have stuff of jewelry on there, or you're live every 2 to 3 posts down. You have something about your business on there. If it's just a flat lay of paparazzi stuff, or take pictures that paparazzi has, even if you don't have it, if you just have the earrings and the 2 other pieces you don't, oh my gosh, guess what? I'm so sad. I'm sorry, you guys. The 2 other items sold out so fast, but I still have these earrings. If you want these earrings, I got you. So make sure before you get them before they're gone. They don't know that you didn't get the other 2 pieces. Who cares? You have one of them. What do you do? You're creating that urgency.
Mhm.
And so then you can say, here, do you like McDonald's or Wendy's better? Okay, everyone that says McDonald's, oh my gosh, I so agree with you. Thank you for being my person. Everyone that says Wendy's, you send them a personal message. Oh my gosh, you're so my person. I love Wendy's so much more. You're just playing it in the conversation, and you're just goofing around, and just have fun with it. Don't overthink it. So, Brittany's tangent, any questions?
Good tangent, Brittany. Great. We appreciate it. Any more questions? I don't know if you have any on Facebook. I don't see.
Lateria said, I do 20 of the story replies a day from our business page unless they send us a message first. Oh, no. Sorry, it jumped. 20 replies a day when I'm consistent and it works so great. Yeah, everyone that I hear that they do that, they do like 20 or 30 a day, just 10 minutes, do it quick. Tori, we can't message from our business page unless they send us a message first.
Yeah,
That
you
is
have to
correct,
do it from
Tori.
your
That's why
personal-
I do it from my personal page, but I have stuff of my business on my personal page that's pushing them over to my business. Also, another okay, you guys, you're going to hear this tangent for one. I love you guys. I love you, but I can't tell you how many leaders, how many people that I have gone. I stalk you guys. I'm just going to be just for a hot second. Okay, share. Okay. Oh, am I on my personal? Yes. Okay. I can't tell you how many people that I go to their page and one, I don't even see their business page. Okay. Works at, you're going to go straight to my business page. I'm a paparazzi consultant. You guys, I love paparazzi, but don't go sending them over to paparazzi accessories. I put the link in there to go to my business page. Do you have your links on here? I've got my Instagram. I've got my TikTok. Linktree. A lot of people, they don't know what Linktree is, but the ones that do, that are business minded, they can click on my Linktree. Here's my website. Here's my paparazzi website. I have my information here that they can find me. What do you do? Do you have that in your intro? But make sure your stuff goes over that they can see where do they work, and you can get over to where's their business page? What is it? And then you go to my business page, you're going to find the same stuff. Where's my about? Again, a phone is going to look a little bit different, but you're going to see how do they contact? What are my social links? Okay, this is a real bad. Where is it? Usually they have the same thing on the side that you can see, like Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff. But since I'm the owner of the page, it's not showing it. But that's my other tangent is how do people find you? Okay, make sure you have your links all working. Are they going to you? Are they not? Are they updated? But how do they find you? So there's that. Sorry, we got 5 more minutes left. You can ask very many questions, but I got my caffeine in today. So we're like all over the place and Facebook is working. I'm on cloud 9, you guys. So have fun. I love you guys. If you have questions, put it in here. Remember, go over to I did just a post so it doesn't get mixed up in this live. As far as just income producing activities, and let's just all help each other out and just give ideas. So hope you guys had a great one. Thanks for being here. I'll get Fridays re-recorded and it'll be great.
Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow, same time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.